Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Where are we going next? Today we're back in Mexico and we're here at the RIU Palace Costa Mujeres and we're about to head inside and check out this beautiful hotel. I'm gonna go out and say this is one of my favorite or top RIU palaces so far that we've been to. It seems like RIU kind of knocked it out of the park with this one. So as we come into the lobby here, and if we turn over to our right side over here, this is where the front desk is going to be located, where you can check in and speak with guest services. Over here is Lounge 24, which is a 24-hour lounge that you can get some food and drink at any time of the day. So we'll go and take a look at Lounge 24 first and show you what's offered here. If we look over this way, there is a business center over here where you can access the internet. So let's take a look at some of the offerings here in the lounge. We've got a coffee maker here. We've got some liquor in this dispenser here. And this is all self-serve here. We've got some wines and champagne here. We've got soft drinks here and juices. And then we've got some beer on tap. And then some food for, this is like breakfast time now, so a lot of this is going to be geared more towards breakfast, but they will change this out throughout the day. So we're gonna head outside now into the beautiful garden area. All right, so I've just turned around here, and I will point out too, this is the exclusive smoking area just right here. Off to the right here leads down to the main area where the pools, restaurants, and the beaches are located. Just to kind of show you wayfinding for this common area here, this is where some of the restaurants are going to be located. This is where the main bar and the Capuchino, the coffee bar, is located. And then further along over here is where some more a la carte restaurants are located and the main theater. All right, so turning to the left and looking, this is our first a la carte restaurant called Roma. And Roma, as you might have guessed, is an Italian a la carte restaurant. Back over this way, this is where the buffet is going to be located. So I'm gonna walk along here. Oh, one other thing I should mention too is RIU Dunamar is over here as well. So if you wanted to go to that sister resort, I'll show you a walkway that you can go to get to RIU Dunamar. All right, so this is the entrance to the buffet here. It's called Spaces. And if you're interested in seeing some of the food offered at the buffet, we did a full buffet tour, which we did in a separate video. So I'll let you check that out. A little bit further along in this area over here is the steakhouse, but it's also open for lunch and breakfast as well, just for extra seating. But there is a sign over here showing the steakhouse. It's called Tastes. Continuing down the hall here and just turning to the left, it looks like pretty much an empty corridor down here, but there are washrooms located just down the hall over here. And if I turn over this way, I just want to show you RIU Dunamar. So again, we did a full Dunamar hotel tour as well. So if you wanted to check that out, you can take a look on our YouTube channel and see RIU Dunamar. RIU Dunamar does have this splash park here, so they've got some slides, and then they have a full like splash pad area that the kids can run around and play in, and there's lots of loungers there that parents can sit at during the day. This is the staircase, so it'll go down towards the pathway. All the way at the end of this pathway and to the left is how you get to RIU Dunamar. So if you're going to RIU Dunamar for the RIU party, or just to use a splash park, or just wanting to use their facilities, you can do that. All right, so we're back in this main area here. This is where the lobby bar and Capuchino Bar is, where we're going to go in just a second. All right, so the sliding doors will let us in, into the air conditioning. It feels beautiful in here. So over here is the Capuchino Bar, and then all the chairs over this way have a beautiful view of the sea or the ocean and the pool deck. So then coming over this way now, this is the other side of the Capuchino Bar. This is where the actual bar is located, and this one's called Square Garden. So looking over to the left, this is the other staircase that leads down into the pool deck area and down to the beach, as you can see all the way down through here. And then coming down the hallway here, this is going to be our group of a la carte restaurants. So we've got our Mexican, Japanese, and the Gourmet restaurant. All right, and then finally, the far end of the hotel here, this is the name of the theater area here. And pointing down the hall here, this is where some restrooms are going to be located. So at nighttime, there's some shows here that happen. There is the typical Michael Jackson show, circus show, and things like that. So there's definitely some entertainment here. And then during the day, your tour operators will station up here. There's a bar here located in the theater, and there are servers that will come around and take your drink orders while you're watching the show. And then there is also like live music that gets played. Yeah, so there's lots and lots of seats here in the theater area, all the way stretching to the back corner of the, the terrace up here. And then, like I said, this stage here, they'll do some live music each night. Let's head down into the pool area. We'll show you some things down by the pools, and then we'll head down to the beaches and finish up our tour on the beach. All right, so heading down the stairs here. A couple things to point out as soon as we get down the stairs here. Just to the right here is the pool towel exchange. Just to the left here is the Boardwalk premium gift shop. You've got like different clothing pieces, t-shirts and shorts, swimming shorts. Your typical kind of resort beach shop. Okay, so from the pool hut here, just turning over this way, there's the main activity pool that's just over here. You can see the volleyball game that's happening right now. Okay, so behind the pool hut here, where it says Halloween, this is where RIU Land is located. And you can, this is a daycare that they'll watch your kids for you if you want to have an adults only day. So just across from me is the pool area, so you can get a nice view of that. And then as we come over this way, this is where Renova Spa is located, as you can see here. And the gym, or the fitness center. It's part of your all-inclusive package. They have a jacuzzi, spa, and steam room. All you have to do is reserve a 1-hour time block during the day between 10 and 3. And I'll get a shot of the fitness center as well. Okay, so moving along here, our next amenity is RIU Art. And RIU Art's a pretty cool thing here. They've got painting lessons, and they help you with some different art pieces. And then finally, we have RIU Fit here. Looks like they're setting up for an exercise class here. And then in this little spot here, we've got a ping pong table. So just over here, this is the kind of large pool area. People will reserve their chairs, so if you wanted to get your spot, you might want to come early to stake out your spot. Okay, so just continuing along the path, if we went straight here, this would lead us down to the beach, which we'll visit in just a few minutes. But if we turn to the left here, there's a couple things to mention. We've got Pepe's Food here on the right, which they'll bring out hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, things like that, just for some light eats here at lunchtime. Just over here to the left, there is washrooms. This is the washrooms for the pool deck area. Okay, so then coming over here, this is the first swim-up pool where the bar is located. So if we turn around this way, this will show us a good view of Tequila. This little area here so far, we haven't seen it operated yet, but I think this is where they do the beach party. Turning to the left here, this walkway in front of me is going to lead down to the beach. There's also a Scuba Caribic stand here that you can book excursions at and get water toys and things like that too. And then we'll come over this way. There's also a Coco Bongos representative if you wanted to book a trip to Coco Bongos. We did a Coco Bongos trip a few years ago. We have a video on our YouTube channel, one of our first videos we made, so you can check out that and see what it's like at Coco Bongo. And then this pool here, I've noticed that this is a bit more of a family pool. There's a lot more kids splashing around in this pool. Oh, one other thing I should mention is that the Tequila pool just over here where you can swim up and grab a drink, that's actually an adults only pool. There's Mezcal, and the last pool here at the RIU Costa Mujeres. Okay, so we're back on the pathway here, and we're finally going down to the beach. It's nice there are some drinks here to get before you head down. There's just some flavored waters there. All right, so here is the beach. So there isn't any umbrellas here on the beach because there are palm trees that provide shade. They do some activities here on the beach. Yesterday we saw a bit of a beach party, dancing and balloons and things like that. So we're here by the water now. One thing I wanted to point out too is you can see from the waves at the moment that the water is very rough today. Yesterday the water was very, very smooth. The water temperature is beautiful. It's October and it's very swimmable. There is no seaweed on the beach at all at this time right now, but you know, things can change quite quickly. But yeah, there's lots of palm trees that provide shade too. So I would say RIU Costa Mujeres is a great hotel just for really anybody. Families, couples. There's an adults only like swimming area too. I don't really have any complaints to say. So this is definitely a big check mark for us. But that's gonna do it then for our tour here of RIU Palace Costa Mujeres. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tour and hope you have found it helpful. If you did, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out where we're going next.